Hey, what is up guys, Guitar here, welcome back to another Brown Dust video. Alright, so today is a special day. We're gonna talk a little bit about the 4-star selection ticket. Let's have a look. What have I collected? 50,000 gold, 20 diamonds, that's awesome. Alright, so basically the 4-star mercenary selection ticket, this is just a rough guide for those of you out there who are deciding on what mercenary specifically to get. I don't know, I can't really give my analysis yet because I don't own all of these characters, but I think I'll just try to give a small insight on each of the mercenary, like an impression based on their skills and awakening skill. Just a fast glance through. There's a lot of them, but I hope I can get it done in this video. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so many of you probably thinking which one to get, like if you're looking to get one mercenary. The easy answer is if you have like one 4-star mercenary laying around which you can use. For example, right now I have Uria and she is awakened. Maybe it's best to obtain her. Take one more Uria, give this Uria to that Uria, skill up, and then improve on my skills, you know? Like that's the easy answer. But if you're looking to get like probably one more mercenary to join your team, so that is going to be tough. Alright, so I don't own all of these characters and mercenaries, so my knowledge on the game is not like way up there yet, but definitely just gonna give my thoughts on it since I've been playing this game for a while. So take it with a grain of salt, you know? Not someone that's super experienced, but fairly experienced, you know, in the game. Alright, so first up we have Britain. Straight up, this guy has pretty decent skill. If you can always look at the range right here. So this range, 1 every round around the enemies, 3 tile range attack. So very good. This is a pretty decent, very decent mercenary to have. So you can look at the awakening skill as well. So decreases attacker's attack after being attacked. So minus 65%. So I would say he is, I don't know how to rate him, but definitely if you are looking for like a decent defender that can freeze, so he's probably the one to go for. Keep in mind though, if you're fighting like 5 stars, most of the 5 stars are probably immune to something like getting frozen or blood suck or, you know, poison and those things, or burn. So status effect might not be that good in certain manner, but freezing can be useful. Alright, so next up we have Joseph. So this guy, pretty decent as well, very strong defender. The range is good, like very good. Look at this, you get to hit 5 tile range attack. So something that you can consider. Awakening skill prevents enemies from casting their spells. So if you're getting Joseph, make sure to awaken him. Once he's awakened, I would say he's pretty strong. Not like the strongest, but pretty high up there. Alright, and then we have Bruno. Now this guy is a little bit weird. Let's look at that range. Pretty good range. Awakening skill does stun the enemy, but he is a magician though. You would think that he's a defender class or a warrior, but no, he's a magician. So I don't know, like I think he's alright. You know, magician tends to need 2 rounds to attack. I think he's alright. He's not like the best one there. So Maya, she's probably one of the weaker ones. But if you're looking for someone to like concentrate fire and apply that on your ally, that's pretty good. The reason why she's weak is because of the range. She only hit 1 enemy as opposed to all the other fews. And then we have Xenon. I do have this guy. Now I can give my opinion on Xenon personally. I think he is very good for beginners. If you're starting out, Xenon is going to help you a lot, especially his awakening skill, Perm Masochism. This one, it basically incoming damage restores your HP. It gives you the ability to sustain in battle for very long period amount of turns, which is crazy. He does have this bleeding, which can inflict incredible damage on defenders, and then blood sucking, he does restore his HP every time he attacks. So if you're looking at the top row, I would highly recommend either Xenon, Britain, or Joseph. I wouldn't recommend getting Bruno or Maya. I think Bruno he's alright, like he's not like the strongest guy there, but he's definitely usable. Alright, next up we have Orion. Okay, so warrior, at least she can attack like in this unique 5 tile range, which is very awesome. So she does have curse, so this is something different. I mean bleeding and curse. Yeah, she does have these two things. So curse minus stats, bleeding does inflict bleed, and then yep, activates on enemies after your attack. This is the incoming damage boost and healing prohibition. So straight up you can tell she's very good, she's very strong. If you can position her correctly, she's definitely way up there. Alright, we have Viola, so she silences the opponents. And then we have Rydell. She's similar to Viola, but she deals burn as opposed to silence. And she has Aggie boost as her awakening. They are both pretty alright, not the best. Alright, Esther. So she is pretty strong actually. So I like her awakening skill. So this one is incredible. Iron Wall Bash. So inflicts additional damage on defenders. She's good at what she does, getting rid of defenders. But definitely, if you're looking for someone like a magician, a pretty strong 4-star, I think she's the one to go for. Like just because of her awakening skill, like this is insane. Like 300% additional damage, insane. Like no defenders can survive that, definitely. Alright, and then we have Lucrezia. Alright, if you're looking to charm opponents, definitely you can consider her to obtain her. She's a magician as well, so she needs 2 turns to get rid of your opponents. But if you compare her straight up with Esther, if opponents, you see, that's the thing, once you fight 5 stars onwards, they tend to have awakening skill that prevent like status debuff and things like that. So sometimes charm might not work on them, sometimes bleed might not work on them. But awakening skill like this is extremely useful because it works on everyone, right? Every single defender, you can't avoid getting this additional damage. Like this is something that you will definitely get hit by. Whereas something like charm or any status effects, they might not work on certain, I think some awaken 5 stars, if not all. I'm not too sure on that though, we'll have to check on it again. Alright, and then we have Zarka. Alright, so incoming damage boost, increases enemies incoming damage plus 65%. Alright, decent. 2 every round, skip 1 tile around enemies, 9 tile. That range is crazy. Am I seeing it correctly? That range is insane. 9 tiles. Is that how his skill works? Wow. I didn't know, like, that seems very strong. Alright, we have Anais, a supporter. Looks like debuff immunity bestowal. Alright, cool. Barrier. And then there's this Aggie boost. Alright, cool. Not sure how she fares against the other support heroes, mercenaries. And then we have Hell. So basically she has taunt. She only attacks 1 tile though, so nothing impressive here. Yeah, she doesn't have that impressive of a skill. Maybe her awakening skill, but I already have Xenon, so yeah. And then we have Deka. So this one is interesting. So incoming damage boost and can deal additional damage to enemies with HP below 50%. Alright, that's cool. Renee, I already have her. She's alright, like not the best defense type defender. Definitely there's a lot more better ones. I don't know, I feel like she's not that strong compared to someone like Britton or Joseph. Like those two will definitely get their uses. Alright, and then we have Frederica. Okay, so obviously she hits 1 tile as well. Not too impressive, but something different on her awakening, Spirit of Life Stigma. And then Groza, Warrior Defender. Not too impressive as well. Magnus. Alright, this guy, I guess debatable. He seems to have unique skills, Nullifier and Silence. And then we have Agaron, alright, another unique magician with decent range, not the best one, but pretty decent. Alright, Kyle, you will get him in this event. So basically he does inflict shock, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, maybe I'll get him, we'll see how. Elijah, not really looking to get another support. Arenas is pretty good already, right? Her range is incredible. So John is extremely unique. This support mercenary basically casts taunt on one of your allies. I'm not sure, I guess you could sort of position them, but not sure how useful is that. How useful is taunt on your... Maybe it's useful on your strongest defender with high HP and things like that, but overall, I don't know, like if you have a support type, you generally want to improve everyone's strength, not just one specific mercenary. Alright, let me know what you guys think. Obviously we have Octavia right here, and then Mora. Alright, so she's pretty unique, but only hit one enemy. Iris only hits one enemy, but taunt and charms attackers. Cool. Zakan, another suicide bomber mercenary. So very unique, only attack one tile of range, and it's a warrior type. And then we have Alche. I think she's pretty good, decent range, decent everything. We have Martina. So this one is one of the 3 musketeers. I don't think any of the musketeers are that strong. I do have Camilla. Like, they are all alright, but I guess you are using them more for the bonuses, you know, from the 3 musketeers bonus. Alright, moving on, we have Varian right here. Okay, so she is very interesting. She'll attack in a decent tile. And then Nia only attacks in 1 tile. I'm not sure if I like her quadruple attack. Attacks 4 times but we reduce attack. And then someone like BDM, this is a defender, also attacks 4 times with a reduced attack. Dr. Morgan, this guy is interesting, attacks 3 times with reduced attack. I believe they are all in the same, same category somehow. And then Passion, alright, kind of cool. Warrior, alright, I already have Serendia. I think she's pretty alright. She's a decent supporter, not the best one, but pretty decent. Alright, next up we have Kral. This guy is interesting. Silences enemies, hit in a pretty decent range, and can cause bleeding once awakened. I don't know, I think he's like probably high up there in terms of 4-star warrior class, you know. And then we have Yuria. I already have her. Nothing special. She hits at the back, at the far rear. And then we have Ebony, another supporter type. Only supports in the 5 tile range. Yunrang attacks, hits at the back as well. And casts Silence. We have Vincent. Kind of a weird range for a supporter. I don't know, like, what do you guys think? For me, it's kind of weird. And then moving on, we have Chalkel, which was featured in the previous event, and Dr. Logic finally. So hits front, hit in 2 tile, and deals lightning strike. Alright, so I guess after looking at all of these, I think I'm gonna go for, guess who I'm gonna go for? This is my mercenary list. I have Yuria right here. I have Gloria right here. And look at the Executor combo. Basically, if you have this guy, Kral, you get bonus. So I'm gonna activate him. I'm gonna unlock him. I will select him. So he's the next one to join my team. So we're gonna get Kral. Boom. Alright, I'm gonna select, get 4-star Kral. Okay, so I hope I make the right choice. This guy looks badass. You know, getting the 3rd mercenary combo kind of thing in a set sort of justify getting him, I feel like. So definitely I can't wait to level him up, use him, and then I'll tell you guys what I think of the entire Executor combo, mercenary combo that I have. Alright guys, I guess I'll end the video here. It's a rather long one, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it and get some sort of insight on the skills and, you know, awakening and things like that of all the 4-star mercenaries out there. So yeah, this has been fun. That's it for the video guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.